Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. I'm your host, Ringo. What I want to talk to you tonight about is a very interesting topic. That's right. I want to do this video to kind of be like a public service announcement to the people. You got this YouTuber named New Breed Global Truth, right? He's doing a live stream right now promoting fear, chaos, madness. But I want to bring to your attention the facts. Number one, when it comes to New York, right, there is no state of emergency. So that's a lie, right? The fires in Long Island have pretty much mostly been contained already. So there is no state of emergency. There is no fires burning in North Carolina. That's old news. Let's put the map up on the screen for you. And you know what's so interesting about this, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to surprise you. The fires that were going on in North Carolina was over there around UP Farms. You know, that place that New Breed says he want you to come live. That's right. The fires that was going on in North Carolina was literally about 20 minutes away from UP Farms, but New Breed never reported on that. And if you've been watching some of my live streams, I can recall telling you that. But let's get back to the map. When you look at the map, right? Let me see if I can locate my light bulb so I can do the class for you, right? Myrtle Beach area. Around here is where UP Farms pretty much is at, right? The place where New Breed want you folks to come live, right? You notice the red? That is where the active fire was at, right? The brown areas, right, is where other fires were. But if you look right here to the left, where this says for brown, contained, which mean those fires are contained, which mean they're not spreading, they're contained. So there's no emergency, right? When you live in areas where there's a lot of trees, brush fires are common, right? They happen literally all the time. Now, the situation that happened in Los Angeles, that's a whole different situation. That was just, I don't know what that was. What I'm trying to make you good people understand is that this particular YouTuber is fear-mongering. Fear-mongering is when you make content and what you do is you promote fear so that people can worry and become nervous and anxious. And that's what he's doing, right? And I want to give pushback on that because this same individual, he want you good people to go and support this thing called UP Farms. Now, let's talk about UP Farms because when me and this individual was working together, right, we're not cool no more. I visited this place, and I can tell you that as of the time I visit there till today, there is nothing going on over there. New Breed do not live at UP Farms. He have not built anything. He don't even know how to build. The man don't know how to use tools. The man don't own any tools. The man don't know how to frame a wall. The man don't know how to install drywall. The man cannot build a roof. The man don't understand electrical. The man don't understand septic systems. The man don't understand nothing. Do you understand? So now, I need for you to understand this, because those fires that he's talking about, state of emergency, that was happening right around UP Farms. Why would you want to go live there? Why would you want to go live in a place surrounded by woods and trees that's going to end up catching on fire? Why? Because the day that the fires were going down, New Breed never went live. And he knew. He knew about the fires, but he never went live. He never talked about it. You know why? Because to talk about wildfires that are near UP Farms, and for all I know, it probably affected UP Farms. I don't know. I ain't going to go down there to see. You know? At the same time, that place is desolate. And I need for you folks, you good people, to understand, do not get scammed. Do not get scammed by any sort of initiative from that content creator. Because many of us YouTubers that was once associated with that fella, we believed in this initiative at one point. We thought that it was legit, and then we later found out that it was not. You understand? Because this individual don't own no property on UP Farms. He have not built anything on UP Farms. That man is in Atlanta, Georgia somewhere. That man is not at UP Farms. That man is not building a damn thing, but he's telling you he got a place for you to go, that he got land. First of all, he don't own no land. He don't own anything. Nothing is in his name. The land purchaser name is Mike. You understand? I met him when I was there. Ever since the fallout, everything that was planned went downhill because New Breed basically burned bridges with a lot of men on social media that were instrumental in promoting UP Farms. Myself included, Brainwaves Advice and Topics LLC, various other men were instrumental in promoting that agenda. Then we later found out that nothing was being done. They recently had something called a jamboree. Brainwaves talk about this all the time. And basically, when they had this jamboree, they raised probably more than $20,000 or more dollars. And because of this, you would have thought that the money would have went towards a septic system, electrical, pumps for water. The money didn't go nowhere. Instead, New Breed's right-hand man, Yawitaza, took his cut and went and got married. And now you don't even see him on social media at all. Right? New Breed took his cut and said, let me go lease a house and get a car with the money that the people gave, thinking that they were going to build on the land. Nothing was built, people. Nothing. It's desolate, a ghost town. The people that went to that jamboree can tell you, in order for you to use the bathroom, it's not a conventional bathroom. You had to go to an outhouse, like you live in the times of Little House and the Prairie. You had to go to a outhouse. One of them damn boxes you would find at a construction site. If you wanted to shower, they had shower houses where it's connected to some cheap pump, and the water's cold, mind you. The water is not hot. And the people had to literally be in tents with the bugs, and it was raining, and it was a bad day. Brainwaves was out there, he could tell you. right? There are no houses at UP Farms right now. Nothing has been built. Nothing. If you try to get involved with this, you will be scammed. Because they use the money for their own enrichment. They don't use the money to build anything. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, if New Breed is so into this UP Farms crap, why he have not built anything there and why he's not living there? Just the other day, he was talking about he want to set up a GoFundMe. Don't you dare send not $1. Don't you send not $1. Because if a man is serious about building, if a man is serious about land, that man would get off his ASS and go to that land and start to build something for himself. If that man have not planted a vineyard for himself, if that man have not planted apple trees and orange trees, if that man don't got watermelons growing, if that man don't got a house for him and his kids and his women, if that man have not built a damn thing at UP Farms, why would you be going over there to build anything? Because just the other day, he was talking about he want to set up a GoFundMe because he want to see how many of his viewers are hypocrites. And you know what he did? He was comparing me to himself by saying, oh, Ringo set up a GoFundMe to buy equipment, and so I want to see how many of you folks are hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all going to send money to him? He building studios. Fam, I'm building something that the people can see. I show what the people support. I show and I give credit and recognition to all the people that have supported the work, and they can see the fruits of the labor that I've done. At the same time, if you send anything to any GoFundMe that this character makes, trust and believe, fam, you are going to regret it. Because right now, he's promoting fear by talking about wildfires that don't even exist. There are no wildfires. There is no state of emergency. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's already over. So what's the point of making a video titled State of the Emergency in New York? What's the point of saying that? What's the point of saying State of Emergency, New York and North Carolina fires? What's the point of saying that when there are no fires? To get people full of fear. To get people to the point where they start to worry. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get people to the point of worrying about, possibly losing something, losing their life, losing their livelihood. That's what he wants them to think. He wants the people to live in fear. That's what he wants them to do. Fear. That's it. Fear is the main thing. He wants you to be like this, literally fearing. He wants you to go crazy. He wants you to fear fires. Well, if that's the case, you better not go by UP Farms. Because if you go over there by UP Farms, that's where the fire were. Over there by Myrtle Beach, between South Carolina and North Carolina, is where UP Farms is located. So why would you want to go down to a place that has no septic system, no electricity, right? There's no plumbing. There's nothing there. You know how much money that costs? How come he don't got nothing there? How come he went and leased a house, yet didn't put no money towards building a house? But he's telling you guys that he got land. He don't got no land because he don't own anything. You see what I'm saying? I was at UP Farms. Brainwaves was at UP Farms. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if Rollo went there. He in the chat. I'm not sure if he ever been there. At the same time, I know Brainwaves was definitely there. And I got a chance to walk around. I got a chance to look around. There is nothing there. There is nothing there that is worth living there. Right? And before the fallout, I was going to invest money. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. Because I was all gung-ho about it. I actually wanted to build a studio over there. And then I started to ask questions like, where's the electrical? Where's the septic? Where's all of that stuff? Like, y'all call it UP Farms, but there's no farm. There's no animals. There's no fruits being grown. There's nothing there. There is nothing there, people. When I say nothing there, nothing is there. Nothing. You see? So for New Breed to be talking about fires, the fires were near Myrtle Beach area, at least 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, somewhere around there, because it was pretty close. And you would think that he would have went live on that day, but he did not. A lot of people were hitting me up, telling me to be safe, which I didn't really appreciate those messages because they're all fair-based. You know? They're all fair-based messages. A lot of people don't realize when they're operating in fair, it's not a good thing to contact someone to tell them to be safe. If you want me to be safe, send me $1,000. You want me to be safe, send me some money so that I'm able to take care of business. That's how you be safe. You know? If you ain't going to do that, don't send me no messages on how to be safe. Send me some money so I have fuel for the cars so we can move around. But don't send me a message saying be safe if you ain't going to help me to be safe. The messages is not helping me be safe. Resources is how someone be safe. That's like I'm starving and you send me a message says, okay, be safe. How? If I'm starving. And the way I can be safe is if you send the food that is needed, the resources. That's what matters. Right? That's like somebody's going through a rough time and they're behind on their bills, about to be evicted, and you're telling them you'll be praying for them. I don't want to hear about your prayer. See, this is the problem. We become religious. If somebody contact you for help, and they say they behind on their bills and they need help, if you don't got it, that's one thing. But if you do got it, your job is to help them with whatever they need if you got it. Right? But don't tell them I'll be praying for you. The prayer is not going to help them with nothing. We got to stop being religious and dumb deep. That doesn't help nobody. Because half of the time when you say you're praying for somebody, you never really do. Right? It takes action. If there's a fire and somebody's trapped in the home, you can't pray for them. Action must be taken. Men must be brave to go into that house, get some fire extinguishers, some hoses, and try to, extinguish the flame in order to save the children or anybody that's in that house. Action matters, not a bunch of prayer. Prayer is what you do before danger comes. Prayer is what you do when everything is going good. That's the best time to pray. You don't pray when you got trouble. You don't pray when problems are there. You pray when everything is good. That is when you pray. Prayer is like planting seeds in the ground, expecting a harvest. You plant the seeds now. That is what prayer is for. You pray when everything is good. When your money is right, when your health is right, when everything is good, that's when you pray. That's when you be thankful to God. Thank you, Most High, that my health is good. Thank you, Most High, that my finances is looking right. Thank you, Most High, that I'm able to take care of my bills and everything is okay. That is the best time to pray. You don't pray like a damn hypocrite when everything is going bad. Because when you pray when everything is going bad, it's like trying to visit your family when you haven't visited them in 20 years. You haven't visited your family in 20 years, and when you fall on hard time, all of a sudden you want to call on them and expect them to help you? No. No. How the hell you gonna try to contact your family after 20 years and expect them to help you through a hard time? That's not how it works. But if you've been contacting your family every other week, right? Hey, how you doing, bro? You good? Hey, what up, cuz? Hey, what's good, fam? Yo, I'm good. Hey, yo, come to the crib, man. We gonna watch the game. All right, man. Hey, I'm not gonna be busy next week. All right, I'll pass through. That's how you do it. But if you contact family once every 10 years, only when you're in trouble, they're not gonna help you. And guess what? That's the same way God is. That's the same way God is. The Most High is the same exact way. We be thinking we slick. We wait for when everything is going bad, and then we want to contact the Most High and expect him to bail us out of trouble. No, it don't work like that. Right? So now, getting back to this UP Farms thing. See, I got to make videos about this, fam, because I don't like these lies. Again, when the fires happened in North Carolina, it was South Carolina, mainly. South Carolina near North Carolina, right? You had some fires in North Carolina too, don't get me wrong. But those are all contained. Pretty much they're done. You see? So my thing is, why is that content creator going live now to talk about state of emergency to get everybody full of fear? Why are you doing that nonsense? Why you make titles like state of emergency, New York, and the North Carolina and all this fires and all this other, like everything is burning down. It's like that man is always talking a bunch of crap about smart cities and, you know, they're trying to create the smart cities. Well, why are you still in those cities? Why are you in Atlanta? And why would you want people to go down to North Carolina, to Myrtle Beach area, to go to UP Farms if they're building a bunch of smart cities? Why would anybody want to go to UP Farms to do anything? I mean, my goodness, people, wake up. Live your life and stop letting people put you in fear. Stop letting these damn content creators put your ass in fear. Live your life. There is no such damn thing as any fucking smart city and all this other nonsense and all the government is coming for you and oh my goodness, the boogeyman and you know, we're all doomed and all of this other mumbo jumbo is a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of crap to create content through fear. And it got people tuned in because they love hearing that mumbo jumbo. If you're so much of a fear-based person, move out the United States because it's dumb. Well, you know, the government, they're starting all of these fires because they just want to make the smart cities. Yeah, and you're so damn smart, you done figured it out, right? You're a YouTuber, but you know everything that the government is planning and plotting, right? It's dumb. When you live in areas like the South and various other places, there will be a lot of fires. Wherever there are woods, wherever there's woods and so forth, there's a possibility for arson. There's a possibility for natural fires that just literally create. Now, of course, you know, it's kind of weird that them fires happen out in various places. At the same time, if you live in Florida or anywhere where you got natural disasters, people are accustomed to that. They know about it. But if you just move there from, let's say, New York, and you're not accustomed, you may not be able to handle it. But people that are in Florida, they'll be able to handle it. Just like if you're in the South somewhere, you know, people are accustomed to certain things. Whereas you got outsiders that don't know, and they'll start making a bunch of damn fear-based content, focusing on nothing but negativity all day. When the fuck that man gonna ever teach you people about Jesus Christ? When is he gonna teach you about the gospel? When is he gonna teach you to repent of your sins? When is he gonna open the Bible and read it? Everything is the damn government is this and a smart city that. Every damn day is the same damn thing. Your family is coming for you. Nobody on your job likes you. We got to be alone. And, we can't trust no one. And, the monitoring spirits and, the demons are coming for us. And, the devil is busy. It's always fear-based. Nothing brings you closer to God. None of the content brings you to the Messiah. Why? Because he's not following the Messiah. The Bible says, I have not given you the spirit of fear, but a sound mind. The Most High gave us a sound mind. He have not given us a spirit of fear. Fear comes from the devil. A man of God is supposed to give the people hope, not fear, not produce anxiety and depression. If you keep listening to that toxic content, you will be depressed. You will have nothing but fear. You'll be worried about your property. You'll be worrying about, damn, I'm in Long Island. I need to move because, I don't want my house to burn and, I don't want to suffer. Don't listen to fear-based content. We have a life to live, people. Every last one of you. You got a life to live. You got kids. You got goals. You don't got time to be worrying about a bunch of damn fear-based mess. Having you worried, having you fearful for your life and safety. Your trust belong in God. So why would you be living in fear? Why would you be fearing about what the government is doing if you serve God? If your faith is in the Most High, what can man do to you? When you have true faith in the Most High, I don't give a fuck what's happening around you, man. It's not gonna affect you. Anytime you see a man living in fear, it's because he don't got no faith in God. Y'all remember the situation where the disciples was there and the Messiah pretty much was walking on water and they thought it was a demon, a devil. And I believe it was Peter. And he said, "Be it me, Lord, that I come." And he said, "Come." And he got out on that water and he began to walk. He was walking in faith. And then the Bible says that he saw the waves and the sea roaring and he feared and he began to sink. Fear is the faith of the devil. Fear. That is how the devil is able to get into our lives, people. Listen to me. Whether you're a believer in the Most High, whether you follow the Bible or not, fear works no matter how you see it. If you live in fear, you will have everything that you believe. Fear is faith. If you fear losing your job, you will lose your job. If you fear getting in a car accident, you will get in a car accident. If you fear wrecking your new car, you will wreck your new car. If you fear your house getting on fire, your house will catch a fire. If you fear your child will die, your child will die. Whatever you fear, you will create. Fear is the faith of the devil. This is why the Bible says death and life is in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Everything revolves around fear. Everything revolves around words. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen a movie called Wishmaster. Put a 1 if you've seen all of the movies called Wishmaster. Y'all remember that film back in the day? Wishmaster. Make your wish. Make your wishes. Make your wishes. Y'all remember that situation? Make your wishes. So you want to wish the Mr. Y'all remember that? Okay. The Wishmaster movie was based on words. Whatever you say with your mouth is what you get. You understand? So that is how the devil is able to bring things to pass in our life. He know the Most High set everything by words. Even the Bible says, by your words you'll be justified, and by your words you'll be condemned. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So everything is by words. This is why I tell you, you got to have positive affirmations. You have to speak quality words over your life every day. No matter who you are, I'm going to graduate college. I'm great at my job. I'm blessed coming in. I'm blessed coming out. I'm healthy. My family is healthy. We're well protected. I will always prosper. I will survive. I'll make it back home safe. Thank you, Most High, that I'm going to make it back home safe. Thank you, Most High, that my family is successful. Thank you, Most High, that my community is safe. Not just me, Most High, but I pray for the entire community to be safe. That's how you're supposed to talk. True prayer is when you're praying for other people, not yourself. I said true prayer is when you're praying for others and not yourself, you selfish ass. Pray for other people and stop focusing on your damn self. Even the Bible says they that try to save their own life will lose it. Save another person's life. Because when you pray for other people, the Most High gonna take care of you. When you give to other people, the Most High gonna make sure that you good. When you pray for other people's protection, the Most High is gonna make sure he protects you. Why? Because you're not selfish. Do you understand me? Now, is New Breed teaching you these things? Is he teaching you to have confidence towards the Most High? Is he teaching you to be blessed coming in, blessed coming out? Is he teaching you to have faith in the Most High? Is he teaching you any of these things? Is he teaching you to have confidence that everything is going to be all right? Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. The Most High going to make sure that it's right. You understand? It doesn't matter if you're living in lack right now. It doesn't matter if your bills is piling up. Eventually, the Most High is going to get you out of that situation. But you have to have faith. If not, the devil is going to come in and he's going to produce fear in your heart. And whatever you fear is going to come to pass. Stop fearing that you're going to lose your job. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Worry is the faith of the devil. When you worry, you are giving action. You are applying pressure. You are being intense towards fear. And that's going to bring to pass the thing you worry. If you worry about your son getting shot because he in them streets, your son is going to get shot. Why? Because you could see it happening. If you could see your son getting shot, that is fear. If you could see somebody in your family dying, that is fear. The devil is giving you a vision. Stop letting the devil give you visions. Learn to let God give you a vision. They're not going to die. Your family not going to die. Nobody going to die. Stop living in fear. Stop living in fear. Life is beautiful. Life is good. You understand? Every day is a blessed day. You got to have these words in your mouth. Do you understand me? Learn how to speak positive words. Learn how to condemn evil. Learn how to cast down evil imaginations, evil thoughts. When the devil come in your mind and tell you you're not gonna make it, you got to tell the devil, I will make it. I will be successful. I will prosper. It's gonna always be good for me. You know what I mean? Even if you feel pain in your body, you got to be praising the Most High. You got to be thankful to the Most High. That's how you got to be at all times. Don't let fear in. That's how the devil is able to get you. Don't you know a dog can smell fear? Don't you know a dog can smell fear? You could be walking down the street. Somebody could have their dog, and you walk past, and the dog start barking. Rah, 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 rah. You know why the dog doing that? Because the dog know that you fear. The dog know that you fear. But if you have a calm spirit, and you're not even thinking about that dog, the dog gonna look at you and just turn his head and go the other way. You know why? Because you're not giving off the energy of fear. Just like when you in the hood, in the streets, the goons, the killers, the robbers, the people that do jokes, they could tell when you in fear. Hey, yo, bro, who that, yo? Hey, yo, my man. Hey, yo, come here. Yo, you live out here, bro? So they just finished running a test on you. Once they sense the fear, you're going to get robbed. If there's no fear, they're going to be like, all right, you look familiar, bro, my bad. And you're going to go about your business. But if you got fear, they're going to pick up on that energy. And they know that you weak because of the fear. That is how people lose in everything. That's how you lose in war. That's how you lose in a fight. That's how you lose in anything that you do. It's all based on fear. Whoever has fear will lose. Whoever have the confidence is going to win. If you're in track and field and you have confidence that you're going to beat everybody, you're going to beat everybody. But if you're worrying about you're going to lose and you're doubting your own potential, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're going to end up catching a cramp while running. Happens to the best of us. Why? Because we let the devil in. Don't let New Breed continue to preach the devil's gospel to you. Stop allowing him to preach this demonic message of fear. We see it every single day. Brothers like me, brothers like Rollo, brothers like Brainwaves. You know what I mean? We can see through the fear-based content that New Breed publishes every single day. It's every day an onslaught of fear-based content. Nothing but worry that will have you worrying about the government, have you worrying about the city you living in, have you worrying about, the economy and, the president's going to change this and, this is going to change and, oh man, we're in trouble and all this other nonsense. Well, if that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, why would you want to go to UP Farms around Myrtle Beach? Why would you want to go there? Why would you want to be here? Why would you want to be at a land where the government can come in and take it over? It ain't like you're going to be able to control it. Why? Because it's still in Babylon. So why would New Breed want you guys and gals to go over to UP Farms and set up shop to live in Babylon? Does that make any sense? No. Number one, ain't no schools around there. So good luck with that. Ain't no schools around there, guys. So good luck with that. What did I say? There's no schools around there. The local stores, you're going to have to drive a long way. Like I said, it's in the middle of nowhere. Trust and believe me, fam. I was there. You see what I'm saying? So good luck with that. There's nothing there. So I need for you folks that are coming in the building to pay attention in this class. Don't live at UP Farms. Do not do it. Brainwaves have many videos talking about the situation that went down over there. I talked about the situation. Rollo talked about the situation. Brainwaves was the last person that I know of that pretty much was done dirty by New Breed. And at the same time, I would even say UP Farms. Because for Brainwaves to go down there to serve the community and do his due diligence to make sure everybody was safe, and then the land purchaser, Mike, and everybody else, nobody have reached out. Nobody have yet to talk. Even with the situation with me and New Breed, the fallout and all the drama, you would have thought that the landowner of UP Farms would have came forward and spoke about that situation, but he haven't spoken out yet. Neither did Yawitaza. So when I look at all of these guys, I can't respect that. I can't respect the fact that these guys wanted to build some sort of community, and yet there is no community amongst the men because their guy, New Breed, pretty much burned down bridges with all of the brothers. I'm talking about many brothers. He have burned down all sorts of bridges, guys. I'm talking about a lot of prominent men of influence. He have burned down bridges and lied on these men, slandered these men. So what does that say about the communities that would possibly be built at UP Farms? It'll be a place of nothing but gossip, turmoil, and mayhem. I'm talking about New Breed as a guy that is masquerading himself on social media as a guy that want to fight with people. Well, that's violence. That means that if you live in a community like that, people will be shooting and killing one another as soon as you have a disagreement. It's all in the pudding, people. All you got to do is look at the fruits of the trees. All you got to do is look at the people behind the people, and you'll know exactly what's going on. When you see violence operating, when you see violence breathing through the blood of these individuals, that will tell you how the community will function. As soon as they disagree with you, you'll be blasted all over social media or expelled from the community. You understand? And that's a problem. This is why you have HOA communities. You know why? Because in a HOA community, as much as some people may not like them for various reasons, it all depends on which community you're in. Some HOA communities are cool. Some HOA communities are very strict. But for the most part, the reason for an HOA community is to set order so that there's no drama. So the drug dealers are not there. right? So there's no violence. So there's no BS. That's it. So the landowners, who are primarily the HOA, they're not trying to be assholes. They're not trying to be control people. They just want a set of rules in place so that all the families in that community are able to live in peace. That's the goal. That is the goal. If you really get technical, that's the whole goal of an HOA. You know what I mean? The issue that a lot of people have is they don't want to follow rules. I follow rules, and I can respect any community or whatever rules they got. I can respect that as long as it's as long as it's within respect, which means, hey, if you want me to respect, you got to show respect. That's all I'm looking for. If you can respect me, I can respect you. But when you look at New Breed, he don't respect nobody. He don't respect nobody's opinions. He don't respect other families. He disrespect families. He disrespect mothers. He disrespect children. He disrespect wives. I mean, you name it. Everything that myself have been through, that Brainwaves have been through, that Rollo have been through, is a clear result of what you will go through if you are in the community of UP Farms. That's what you will go through. Do you understand? Because think about this, guys. He disrespected my mother. You know what I'm saying? Disrespected Brainwave's mother and Rollo's mother, guys. Now, you think that's going to go on in a community? Think about what would happen if you have different men in a community fighting, and it's in an HOA community. You think they're going to tolerate that? Can't tolerate that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Not only will the police be called, but then things will be reported to the HOA. And it's not because of anything petty. Some people just want peace and quiet. Now, of course, you got some communities where people just complain about anything, and they'll report you for petty stuff because they're trying to get you kicked out. And it's really sick. You know what I mean? I get that part. But for the most part, if you have reasonable people that understand right and wrong, and they're able to set order, things can be done in a more balanced approach. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to live in peace. We just want to be respected, right? What I'm trying to make you folks understand is that the individual in whom I'm talking about, right? He don't have any sort of structures built on this UP Farms place. And I don't want you guys or you gals to invest any money into this, because you're going to waste your time and you're going to be very disappointed. A lot of the people that went to the Jamboree was complaining. People were disrespected. There was one particular woman in question. I believe she have a special needs child. And based on the reports that came in about that, New Breed basically disrespected this woman. And you would think that a man would have respect for a lady, especially a lady with a special needs child. You would expect him to have respect for this woman. But no, he treated that woman like trash. You understand? Like trash. And this is supposed to be a Bible-based man. I'm trying to figure out, how does a Bible-based man always promote fear? Always make people worry? Always got something negative? Always speaking on the end of the world? Always promoting separation? Always promoting being alone? That's not the way of God. God don't want us to be alone. Even in the scriptures, it says, forsaken not the assembling with believers. That doesn't mean attend a church, by the way. That means as a believer in the Most High, we should be interacting with one another. We're not supposed to be alone. We're not supposed to have this loner life where we're just alone, existing in a world alone in our own personal prison. That's not the way life is supposed to be. We're supposed to have cookouts and barbecues and put something on the grill. We're supposed to have drinks with one another and have a beer every now and then. We're supposed to go out and just have some fun and interact with people. That's what Americans do. That's what we do. So it's like, why would you be listening to somebody that's telling you, don't interact with nobody, stay by yourself, don't trust nobody, everybody's out to get you? I understand we got haters. I understand we got enemies from our own people. I understand there's racism in the world. But everybody is not a racist. Everybody is not a demon. You know, everybody that's white is not a racist. That's one of the biggest lies we've been told, especially in the black community. You know what I mean? That, oh, if a person is white, oh yeah, they're a racist. Nah, there are racists that are white, but what about the black racists? See, that's the part nobody want to talk about. What about the black folk that are racist towards whites? What about the black folks that are racist towards blacks? What about that? Because the majority of all my enemies are black people. So what about that? See, it gets quiet when that happens. Because we believe that, oh, it's impossible for a black man to be racist. That's a damn lie. A black man can be very much as racist as a white person. Just as racist. You know? I've seen it happen, and I've experienced it. And I know exactly how ugly that face is. It's a bad sight. You know? I just don't want you people to get bamboozled and taken advantage of. Like I said, Brainwaves is in a live chat right now. You understand? The Jamboree made New Breed and them guys over there a lot of money. And I have not seen nothing done yet. There haven't been no videos made of any progress. There is no septic system, no electrical. There's no nothing. They run things off old generators. Little cheap generators. A little cheap water pump that took damn near hours upon hours to fill up a pool that they rented. They didn't even have a pool that's owned. Nothing was paid for that was built. The Jamboree was a damn joke. And a lot of people that went there was disappointed. You know what I mean? So what? There was some cooking done. Where was the land? People thought they were coming to UP Farms. They came to an empty lot. They came to a desert because there was nothing there. Think about that, y'all. That's exactly what people walked into. The way they did that promo was like, wow, y'all coming to UP Farms. And when you got down there, it was a desert. And I know a lot of people was upset. A lot of y'all thought I was going to be there, but y'all didn't know the fallout already happened. The fallout been happened. That's why y'all didn't see me in none of the promo videos. I'm surprised y'all never picked up on that. Because if you didn't see me in the promo video, that ought to have been a red flag. Like, hold up, wait a minute. How Ringo not in the promo video? Because the fallout already happened, which mean Yawitazat already knew. But he never reached out to me. He never said, bro, wait a minute, let me reach out to Ringo, see what's going on. This ain't right. No, he did not, because he already took his side. And this is why I keep saying, you don't want to get involved with these guys, fam. Do not get scammed. Don't get scammed. I don't want you good people to put money into a lie. Think about this. New Breed have almost 200,000 subscribers, and nobody won't put not $1 into UP Farms. Make that make sense. The man have nearly 200,000 subscribers, and his own subscribers don't put nothing in the collection plate for UP Farms. You know why? They don't believe in that bullshit. They don't, because they know it's crap. You know why? Because he don't live there. That man don't live there. Didn't that man just made a video talking about God blessed them with a house? How God blessed you with a house that you leased? That doesn't make no sense. Just say you went and leased a house. Don't say God blessed you with a house, because if God blessed you with a house, guess what happened if you don't pay your damn rent? You got to give it back. In order for God to bless you with a house, somebody built you a house and hand you the keys because it was paid for. If you were blessed by God with a house, you don't got to pay a mortgage. So don't dare say God blessed you with something that you had to rent. That's like me going to rent a car and telling people on YouTube, God blessed me with a car. How the fuck he blessed you with a car if you had to rent it? I'm just speaking real talk. You know what I mean? I'm not going to come online saying, well, God blessed me with this and God did this and God didn't do nothing if you had to go rent it. You understand? God didn't do nothing. Just say you rented it. Just say you leased it, and that's it. And keep it pushing. Just like a lot. That's like you folks out there that got an apartment talking about God blessed you with an apartment. You know, good and well, God didn't bless you with nothing. You rented an apartment because that's what you chose to pretty much dwell in for now. But when people go out there saying what God did and God didn't do it, you lying on God. You understand? No, don't lie on God. If God blessed you with that house, how come it's not at UP Farms? Talk to me about that. Talk to me. Why the house is not at UP Farms? Why he haven't built the foundation? Why? New Breed don't know a damn thing about masonry. New Breed have no skill trades. That man don't know nothing about electrical work. He don't even understand basic electricity. This man don't even know how to frame a wall. He don't even know how to stagger stud a wall. New Breed, how do you stagger stud a wall? New Breed, which is better for soundproofing? Staggered stud or regular standard framing? Which one? New Breed, do you know how to use resilient channels? Do you know how to install that into a wall? New Breed, what kind of insulation is good for soundproofing? He don't know. How in the world could any woman even want to get with a man that don't even have skilled trades? Why? Why would you even do it? That man said in a damn video that he want you to pretty much get him some damn chickens for UP Farms.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? He want you to hit up a GoFundMe so he could buy chickens for UP Farms. Why don't he use his YouTube check to buy chickens for UP Farms? Why? He want you good people that are viewing, he want you to buy his chickens for UP Farms while he take his money to go buy cars. Again, people, I tell you, why? Why? Here's another thing, fam, and you know, Brother Brainwaves brought this out in his video. If New Breed is practicing polygyny and he got all these wives, why they not up at that house that he leasing? He know good and well you cannot bring none of them other women up in that house if you lease in the house, because you would have to put them on the lease. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? You cannot have people up in that house if they're not on that lease. Because once them folks find out that you got two other women up in them houses with extra children that are not on the lease, you'll be in breach of your contract. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As Rollo would say, oh yeah. You know what I mean? You bring anybody up in that house, they got to go on the lease, or else you're basically harboring people. So now if your neighbors go and report you, guess what happened? You get in trouble. You get in trouble big time. So when he talk all that talk about God bless me with a house, that's a damn lie. He ain't blessed you with nothing. That's a lie. You fronting. And people that are smart, they know. People that know the real, they know that's a damn lie. They know you trying to flex. But my thing, ladies and gentlemen, in all seriousness is this. You do not want to invest nothing in UP Farms. I'm glad the entire Fallout thing happened, because I tell you, I was going to really invest money into this, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm really glad that I didn't, because I would have been very upset till this day. I would have want my money back for my investment. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that I know now, I wish I would have known then. You know what I mean? When you have the representation of UP Farms on social media doing evil every day, you got to think that's a representation of UP Farms. So the owner of UP Farms have to agree with the things that New Breed do online. Because here's the thing. If the owner was an honorable man, right? He would be disappointed, displeased with the conduct of his representative of UP Farms. And the board of representatives would have booted New Breed a long time ago, because they would have been like, wait a minute now. You on social media attacking people, lying on people, misrepresenting the company. We don't want you representing this company no more. But I believe personally that he may be getting paid under the table. You get it? Meaning him and Yawitazar, they were getting paid under the table. Like under the table for real, for real. And us other brothers that may have promoted UP Farms at one point, we were just getting used. You see what I mean? Because till now, he still promotes UP Farms. And you got to ask yourself the question, why would they still be rocking with him, knowing that he had all of these fallouts with people and, you know, he's misrepresenting the whole company's purpose? So that tells you a lot about the owner of the land. And I met the owner of the land. You see, I met the owner of the land. I got video with the owner of the land. But the whole point that I'm saying here is that owner never owned up to the situation, nor have he ever given a public statement in regards to what's going on right now. So that tells me that they don't really care about the people in whom New Breed affects. They don't care about their public image. All they care about is money that comes in. So it could be a Ponzi scheme for all we know. That's why I don't want nobody getting involved, fam. Let me see. Let me see what he said. Brainwave says, Ringo, Mike, the land purchaser, said he doesn't like New Breed to beef about UP Farms, but they are still supporting New Breed. Yeah, they all have to be wicked. I also met the owner. Wow. So he don't like when New Breed do that, but he's still rocking with him. So that says everything we need to know. I wouldn't trust none of those guys, and that's why I totally distanced myself from that nonsense. Even though New Breed still has videos up with me at UP Farms trying to use my name, likeness, and image to promote that mess. That's why I'm doing videos like this. You know what I mean? Do not support that initiative for no damn UP Farms. It's a Ponzi scheme in my book, fam. I don't want none of you good people to go there, because with all those wildfires, the last thing you want to do is go to UP Farms and end up getting burned down. You don't want to do that. You know, those fires were right out there near Myrtle Beach. So the last thing you want to do is set up shop over there. Like I said, there's no septic system. So I don't know how the hell you're going to be doing what you got to do. There's no electrical, so you can forget about running a business. There's nothing there, guys. There's no water. You know, they cannot build a community there off that little baby pump that they got. That cannot make water for pretty much everybody. It's not going to work. You know, it's not going to work. So although Mike purchased the land, that's one thing. You purchased the land. At the same time, ain't nobody going down there, because guess what? New Breed burned down bridges. And now that you burn down bridges, now you have a damn wildfire going on social media. And that wildfire spilled over into UP Farms. So now you got people like me that are pretty much igniting that damn fire myself. Why? Because at the end of the day, I do not want none of you good people to go through what I went through, or what Brainwaves went through, or what Rollo went through. I don't want you to go through that. I don't want none of you folks to go through none of the misery, none of the nightmares, none of the lies, the slander, the manipulative tactics, none of the gang stalking. I don't want you going through none of that type of stuff, because that's what will happen to you if you ever get involved with UP Farms. Once you get in, you're going to be trapped, because they're going to get your money and then take your energy. And also, do not attend any future jamborees that New Breed will be promoting. Do not get involved with that, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Brainwaves have many videos on the subject. You know what I mean? Brainwaves have many, many videos about what went down. A lot of folks don't know the nightmare. They don't know the evil that happened. You know what I mean? You don't want to do it, people. Save your money. You know? That man don't have nothing built. Why would you Why would you invest in something when a man is not even building anything in the land he claimed is for you? He's always telling you, I got land for you guys and, we need to build. But he's not building nothing. Stop letting people deceive you when they're not building nothing. He didn't build nothing, guys. He didn't build no house. How you got land and didn't build no house yet? And you on YouTube and you ain't build no house yet? I mean, you could build a house with $50,000 if you got land. If you got land, you can literally build a nice house for $50,000. $50,000 worth of material, you can build a house. You could literally build a house, people, with $50,000. Imagine what you could do with $100,000. You could literally build a little mini mansion. You could literally build a little mini mansion with $100,000 worth of material. You'll be good to go. It don't make no sense. Absolutely no sense that a man can talk about UP Farms all day, but haven't shown himself building anything. You never seen this man with a hammer. You never seen him with a table saw. You never seen him with a circular saw, a jigsaw. You never seen him with nothing, no tools. I never seen this man building anything yet. How is he promoting a farm when there's no animals? UP Farms, unlimited potential. But guess what? There is no potential because nothing is there. Nothing is there, guys. You see? And it's just sad, man. Absolutely sad that this man is taking in all this money from the people, and yet he's not doing anything with it in terms of building anything. At least all of you folks that supported Ringo TV Reactions, I showed you the studios. Y'all saw the videos that I recently posted. Y'all saw the setup. You know how much money that cost? A heck of a lot of money. And guess what? That's the support of the people. That's the support of the people. I did what I said I would do. I did it. I never lied. I never used the money to enrich myself. I said I was using it for the content, and that's exactly what I did. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man, that this man would come on social media promoting fear about wildfires, state of emergency. State of emergency? There is no state of emergency. Go on Google and look it up. There is no state of emergency. There is no state of emergency. When you check out the actual news clips, it'll tell you the fire that is in Long Island is pretty much contained already. So what is he talking about? There is no fires in North Carolina. So there is no state of emergency. So what is he doing? Promoting fear. Talking about stuff he don't even understand. Smart cities and all this mumbo jumbo. Who cares? Like, ladies and gentlemen, why do you care about that stuff? You're not there. Why is it that he makes you care about stuff that you shouldn't be thinking about? You got bills to take care of. You got your kids to raise. You don't need no more mental pressure. That's why we be getting stressed. It's because we're carrying too much on our mind. And we get overwhelmed with the cares of the world and the deceitfulness of riches and the want for many things. And because we have no root in ourselves of the word of the Most High, Satan is able to choke the word of God that was planted in us, and it becomes unfruitful. This is why we're unable to grow as men and women. This is why we struggle with depression and anxiety, is because we have too much on our mind. Look at how Rollo be out and about doing his thing, having fun in the streets, going to different events. That's how you get your mind right. That's how you interact with people. That's how you meet people. You know what I mean? When you out and about having some fun, doing what you got to do, and then you head back home, you're more relaxed. You know what I mean? You can think better because you interacted with people. You network with people. You end up meeting different people. Next minute, you exchanging numbers with this guy, and this one is doing business, and you end up meeting the right people because you're out and about. That is what we're supposed to do. But if you're one of those loners, well, I don't trust nobody. I'm just staying by myself and I'm not interacting with nobody and I'm just going to be, well, then you know what? You're going to be miserable because the Most High never made us to be by ourselves. He made us to interact with other people so we could be blessed. You'd be surprised who you run into that, you know what I mean? You needed to run into a person like that and they needed to meet you too. And that's what's going to help you and your family. And vice versa with that person. You see? You have to do what you need to do. Some of y'all need to get outside and get a breeze, you know? Go take a walk. Go take a drive somewhere and just relax and do something different rather than being so damn isolated, you know? Only time you come out anytime is to check the mailbox or, throw the trash out. That's the only time you come outside. Other than that, you never do anything. You know, you got to breathe a little bit, go take a spin, do something, go shopping. Even if you're just window shopping, do something, be a window shopper. I don't care, but get outside, man. It don't make no sense. The people gave all their money to UP Farms and they ain't built nothing yet. I remember there was this one time, I think when I was in North Carolina and I had gave New Breed I put $100 on his Cash App when he pretty much was driving us around. See, he talks all of this BS about what he do, but he don't ever tell you what I do. I put $100 on his Cash App, and he was like, that Cash App is connected to UP Farms. And he said, oh, all of this money is saved up for UP Farms. I guarantee you he spent that money already. I guarantee you he spent that money already. I think it was probably like, about $5,000 to $6,000 that he showed me on the Cash App. And I guarantee you that money did not go to UP Farms. He used that for himself. And that's bad, man, because that's the support of the people. And they support him because they believe that he's doing things for UP Farms, but that's what he lives off of. You know what I mean? That's how he pays the bills. And it's sad because you would think that he would be investing that money into UP Farms to do something productive, but he's not doing anything, man. It's crazy. The people that support what I do, right? The people that supported my GoFundMe, even though we ain't reached the goal, it is what it is. I'm still grateful to those that support. At the same time, I showed y'all the results. You see what I mean? I never lied to the people. I showed y'all exactly what I said I was going to purchase and buy. Why? Because I'm true blue. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. At the same time, when you look at this guy, he tell you, yeah, man, come on down to UP Farms and, it is what it is. There's nothing there. Why call it UP Farms when there's no farm? There is no farm. There's no animals. There's no cows. There's no horses. There is nothing there. There's no chickens, no hens, no doves. There's nothing there. It's a ghost town. There are no fruits, no apple trees, no orange trees, no watermelons, no greens. Nothing is being grown. Nothing. There is absolutely nothing there, guys. Nothing. Listen, Brainwaves could tell you the truth. Other people were at UP Farms basically trying to put together the base for that Mongolian yerk from New Breed. New Breed was not doing no work. New Breed was not building shit. That man don't even know how to put it together. How you have a Mongolian yerk and don't even know how to put it together? Fam, I would have had that thing built already. Matter of fact, I would have went live, literally, and had that as a 24-hour live stream, and I would have been building my damn yerk. And I would have showed the people that I could build this damn thing. You understand? Other people were building it, guys. Other people. You know what I mean? It don't even make no sense. It's sad, man. It is just sad that a man can talk so much, but he ain't building nothing. Ladies, you do not want to be around a man that don't know how to use his hands. You know what I mean? A lot of times you sisters, y'all be talking about a man got to make 6 figures and all this other stuff. Ladies, y'all got to stop that. Of course, he got to make some sort of money. But at the end of the day, you want a handy man. You want a man that know how to build, a man that's creative, a man that can construct things, a man that can organize things and really be productive and work with his hands and got skills, because that's the kind of man you need. That's what makes a man a man. Refrigerator break down, he fix it. Stove break down, he fix it. Plumbing issues, he got you. Landscaping, he got you. House need to be painted, he got you. Roof leaking, he got you. You know what I mean? He knows how to do anything. Hole in the wall, he could patch it up. This need to be restored, he got it. Electrical outlet not working, he can take it apart, shut the breaker off, rewire the whole thing, got the whole house back in order. That's a man. That's a man, ladies. That's the kind of guy you need. Why? Because you don't got to call for services. But when you got to call the repairman, you got to call the maintenance man, you got to call the electrician, you got to call the plumber, then what the fuck you got this man in the house for? Why is this man in your house? Why is this man in your house and you got to call a plumber? I mean, shout out to all the plumbers and all the handymen and skilled trades. Nothing against you. The issue here is a man is supposed to know how to be handy. You know what I mean? It's one thing if you're a man and you don't have a particular skill in an area. I ain't expecting every man to be a skilled tradesman in every area. But damn it, you better know something if you're a man. If you're a man, I should be able to be on a site where we're building a house, and you should be a useful asset to this house construction. There gotta be something you know how to do. I'm like, yo, guys, I need these walls framed. All you brothers that know how to frame walls, step up. I need to know who's who so I can find out. Yo, who do electrician work? Step on the side over here. Who know how to do the roofing? Step on the side over there. All you brothers have to know something, man. If you don't got nothing, no skill, nothing, bro, you gotta go home. You gotta go home, bro. You're in the wrong place, man. I need men to be here right now. Men. And there's no way you could tell me you're a man and you don't got a skilled trade under your belt. You better learn it today. If you a dude and you don't got a skilled trade under your belt right now, you better go learn one quick. Don't let me run into you and you don't have a skilled trade, because I will test you. I will test you to see what you're made of. So you better learn something. You better know how to do something as a man. It don't make no sense. No sense whatsoever that you a man and your woman is struggling in the house and you can't fix and do the necessary things to make sure that the family is good. There's no reason why your air system is not working and you ain't outside with your damn toolbox. I don't want to hear nothing. You're supposed to be on social media looking up what the problem is with why your so-called freezer is not working. You probably need to change the compressor. You know what I mean? Most likely the compressor is dead, or there's a filter that's bad. You know, it's crazy. You know, the other day, and this is so simple. It's just minor stuff that I'm saying here. You know, like the other day, right? My vacuum for my car, I noticed that, whatchamacallit, I think my daughter was using it, and she was like, it's not working. Like, it's not vacuuming anything. You know, so I looked at it and noticed that there's no dirt inside of it. Everything seems to be good, but it's not vacuuming nothing. So the first thing that came to my mind is the filter, you know, because inside of the cup, there's a filter inside there too. And then when I looked at the filter was completely dirty, which means there's no suction to the vacuum. So once I cleaned out the filter part, put it back in, vacuum worked brand new. It's a simple fix. You see, a lot of times women may not even understand what they're doing. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Some women are handy. Don't get me wrong. Matter of fact, there are some women out there that are more handy than a lot of you damn brothers. There's some women out there that know their way. Listen. It's crazy, man. There are women out there that are more handy than a lot of these men out here, guys. It's sad, you know? And it's just nasty, bro. Like, how in the world, as a man, a woman know more than you? She most likely either learned from her relatives, her uncles, her father, or whatever, because sometimes men teach women skilled trades, and they know. I worked with women that were skilled trades workers when I was on a 9-to-5 grind. I worked with women that were a beast in the workplace. Meaning they were running stuff, bro. I'm talking about women on point. I'm talking about they were more skilled than the men. You had to give these ladies their props. I used to give this one sister named, I think her name is April, right? I used to give her props all the time. All the time, because when I first got into the company, you know, I was book smart. I was pretty much book smart. Just when I first got into the agency at that company doing that skilled trade, and I was book smart, meaning everything in the books, I mastered everything. I just didn't have the hands-on training, even though we did hands-on training at the job. But at the end of the day, they put me with one particular elder brother. I pretty much was under his wing. I learned the skills from him. I also learned skills from a particular woman named April, and probably, I think, two other brothers. And between them, I turned into a damn near master at the job. Like, I'm talking about ultra skilled at it, to the point where I could probably run all of Brooklyn by myself. You give me a vehicle and let me go into Brooklyn or Manhattan, I could literally run every single boiler plant by myself. I don't need nobody to help me. I know exactly what to do, and I can make sure that every building is fully heated and all the hot water is hot by myself. I don't need nobody. I don't need no help. I know exactly what I need to do. You know what I mean? Because I know the books, and then I got the hands-on experience. So because of that, I can't be stopped. And these are the type of trades as men you're supposed to have. So why would you guys go down to UP Farms when the man in whom is promoting this have no skilled trades whatsoever? Have you ever seen New Breed building anything? Have you ever seen him designing anything? No. So what makes you think? I bet you he don't even know how to hang a curtain rod. I bet you he don't even know how to install anchors on drywall. I can guarantee you he don't know how to do this type of stuff. Literally. He do not know how to add anchors on a wall. I bet you he the type of person that will hang a picture on a wall by just driving a regular nail through drywall, rather than putting an anchor in the drywall first, then put the screw in the wall. I mean, come on, dog.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And it is what it is, man. Sometimes you got to clown this dude because he acts like he's Mr. All That, but really, he's not really a man. He don't understand what it means to be a man. He don't understand what it means to build something. And I feel that as a man, before you try to brag about anything, you better know how to build something with your hands. And if you can't do that, you ain't saying nothing to nobody. Nobody respects that. You know what will impress white folk, especially white men? When they see that as a black man, you know how to fix things, you know how to build things, you work, you're very handy and skilled at something, that'll make them respect you. You know what I mean? Why? Because for a long time, it's been said that black men don't know nothing. Like we don't have no skills and we're lazy and all this other stuff. Fam, I'm far from lazy. I work. I work all the time. I have to work. I have to be active. Y'all be wondering why I so focus on yard work and landscaping and all that type of stuff. Because as a man, you're supposed to be handy. You're supposed to be out in the sun. You're supposed to do that. Any man that is not out in the sun working is not a man. You got to be out and about. Whether you're a trucker, you out in the sun. You're out there on them streets. You know what I mean? Whatever you do, if you out the house and you got to walk around, drive around, and you're not comfortable, that is handy, manly work. You're out and about. You're moving. You're in motion. You are working. You're on the field. You understand? I respect that because once you finish your daily work and you're able to relax, that is what makes you a man. You understand? Do you know women get turned on seeing a man work? Did you guys know that? Do you know that there are women? Listen, guys, I don't know if you know this. If you're outside working and women see you working, you know, like let's say you doing construction and women can look at you from their window and they see you. Do you know women get turned on by seeing a man work? They ain't going to tell you. But women get turned on seeing a man work. They just like it. It's attractive to see you getting your hands dirty, you're sweaty, you know? In most cases, a lot of these women, they be wanting to feed you. They be wanting to give you something to drink. They be wanting, it's like, as soon as they see you working like that, they be like, man, I'll take care of him. I'll fix him dinner. I'll do this, I'll do that. It's like they like that because they see the masculine energy. They see you out there working. But when you look at New Breed, I don't see him working at UP Farms at all. I bet you he never used his lawnmower. I bet you that man, well, then again, he don't even got no grass or nothing, so I don't think he'll be able to use that anyway. But my point is, and I bet you he don't even know how to use the lawnmower. I can guarantee you that man, he don't even know how to use the lawnmower, guys. That man don't know how to change the blade. That man don't know what type of fuel to use. He don't know what type of gas to use. I gotta laugh at this type of stuff because I know I'm telling the truth, guys. I have never seen that man with no tools building anything. Don't tell me you a man and you don't got a toolbox. How you a man and you don't got no tools in your house? How come? How you don't? Man, you better stop. That's crazy, man. That man don't even know how to change a filter on a refrigerator. That man don't know how to change the filter on a refrigerator, dog. That man don't know how to set the thermostat on the heating system. Yo, this is funny, man. But you got a gig on this dude, man, because he a clown, though. It's like, dog, you got a whole UP Farms and you ain't built nothing yet, bro. If this was my land, fam, I would have done had a house up on there already. I would have done have a house up there already. That man got on YouTube and said God blessed him with a house, but yet he got land and God didn't bless him with a house over there? Come on now. That don't make no sense, man. This is crazy, man. So, hey, man, I'm going to get up on out of here, guys. My final words is don't follow this cat with all this fear-based content. From time to time, I got to do my open rebuke videos and kind of set the record straight on not supporting this UP Farms garbage, because at the end of the day, nobody is supporting UP Farms because they understand it's a Ponzi scheme at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I definitely wouldn't support that after the fact of this dude doing all sorts of evil on social media and expect to have support. Nah, people not dumb. Once they saw the fallout with Ringo, people pull all their support from UP Farms. You know why? It was through Ringo TV is how UP Farms was even put on the map. That's right, because of me. I'm the one who made people even notice UP Farms. Nobody didn't even care about UP Farms when New Breed was promoting that. It's when I got connected and locked in, that's when people started to take it serious. Because it's like, oh, snap, yo, Ringo down. Yo, it must be something good. That's what they believe because of my name. You know what I mean? So I have to make it very publicly clear, guys. I'm not associated with no UP Farms. I don't care what videos you've seen. I don't care what videos you see on New Breed's page. I am not associated with UP Farms. So don't let him deceive you with any sort of promo videos and you assume, oh, Ringo is down. No, I'm not down. And I don't recommend anybody support that mess. Tell New Breed to go to UP Farms and build a house and show the people that he can build something. Show the people that he's a man of business. Show the people that he stand on business. If he's not standing on business by building anything at UP Farms, why should you go there? Why should you? Why should you good folks go to UP Farms and waste your time and resources investing in something that is literally going to make you go broke, literally cause you a lot of stress? You don't need that in your life, guys. You really don't. So it's time for you to really make up your mind on what you want to do so that you don't get stressed out. So that being said, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Ringo TV Reactions salute you. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. We'll be back later with more content. rate, comment, and subscribe. And that's about it, guys. So I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Make sure you drive safe. And I'm out. Peace and blessings. We out of here.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.